Terrific series. The Blues and the Hawks get set to go here on Chicago Sports Network. This one is underway. Rick Ball, Tony Granato in the broadcast booth. Glad to have you with us. As the puck's at the Chicago line, banked out to center ice.
Reichel and Moore. It just started with a simple dump in that they were able to get in the forecheck, got it back to the point for a couple point shots, and almost tipped a couple pucks that were tough for Hofer to make saves on, but a good start for the Blackhawks.
Steered in by the Blues, onto it, tried to pull it through, but lost the handle. Kept alive, though. Good play at the blue line. That was Mishiak, but as he cut to the middle, lost the handle, kept alive. Crevier shoots, and that's Hofer down on his knees, able to make a save with traffic in front. He fed over to Moore. He's got some speed. Tried a shot. That's blocked off the stick of Skinner. And now it's picked up by Texier, but stolen back. Good play there, Reichel. Nice pass. Lafferty pad save by Hofer. Good look there, and a nice setup by Reichel. Texier protects the puck back to the blue line, gets the return pass. One more time to Mailloux with a wrist shot. Stopped by Soderblom. Thomas knocked down. Good physical play again by Nolan Allen, and that allows Soderblom to draw on the puck and get a whistle. Bad down low. Pass to the slot. There's a shot. Stopped and a glove save. As able to hang on is Soderblom. Zaborski again with a pass. Hugh Suter from the right half wall back to the blue line. Lindstein plays it over to the slot. Big save Soderblom as the power play ends. A shot by Hugh Suter and a nice stop by Soderblom in the dying seconds of the man advantage. So we're still goalless for 6.
Still are important.
100%. And said he was their best defenseman last season and gets rewarded with a chance to play in the exhibition season here. Here's Green in front. Slager with a shot. Good save by Hofer. Oh, that had potential. Wheel in, pushed up against the boards and off the puck by Kessel, but sticks with it, jabs it down towards the corner. And then gets it in front of the backhand, a glove save by Hofer. Good bit of work by Aiden Thompson, and Hofer forced to make a nice glove save to keep it goalless. Start the season in Florida Tuesday, Boston Thursday, and then the home opener on Saturday against the Habs. There's a shot from the line. Last year, like you said, most of the year in Rockford. Played 16 games up with the Hawks last season, though, and still only 21 years old, Tony, and think about that, is lost. Tomchenko in the corner. Milan Lucic, 36 years old, trying to get his career back on track. There's a shot that never got through. Rebound did. Chipped high, bounced top of the crease, and it winds up in the corner. He was everywhere on that shift, and now needs a breather. Heads to the bench. We're into the final minute of play in the first. Tony Nato works it in. Here's Cini, takes a look. Stopped by Hofer. Big rebound.
Opportunity to be there. So I think one of those guys has got to take that role and responsibility on be a regular here.
Saw Slager wearing one of the A's. There's 3 of them. Lafferty and Reichel with the other 2 in this game tonight. Second period's underway. Rick Ball, Tony Granato was sitting in for Darren Pagnon tonight. Glad to have you with us on Chicago Sports Network. Shots were 9-6, St. Louis favor in the first period. Hawks get one of them right there and a good look. And a nice save there by Hofer on that shot by Martin Mishiak.
Nice little play by Green, pulling that puck out of traffic and finding the shooter in the slot.
Thomas on the attack. Sweeps it back. Shot from the line. Ricocheted in front. Neighbors can't find it. The goal now it's chopped out to center ice and back to the St. Louis blue line.
Yeah, it was one good thing about being stuck in your own end there. The Blackhawks didn't panic. They tightened up, gave St. Louis the outside. Tried to let the goaltender see the puck when shots did get through. So good job by the Blackhawks when St. Louis obviously didn't have a great first period, but they came out with a good shift there, but the Hawks were able to send them off on a good D-zone cover.
Ethan Del Mastro needs to change. Been out there for almost 2 minutes. Backhands the puck in right on goal. Flubbed down by Hofer. He'll sweep it around. Del Mastro trying to make his way to the bench. Fox keep the pressure on in deep. And it's Lafferty with a bank pass. Crevier with a one-timer. Stopped by Hofer. Where's the puck? He's not even sure. It's caught up in his gear. Tage Harding chips it ahead for the Hawks. Hunter Skinner back to it. Long feed finds Stenberg just off the bench. There's a big hit by Cini. Caught Lindstein not looking. Wow. 1-0 Blues. Tyler Tucker back to it.
Yeah, real good play by Aiden Thompson in defensive zone coverage and handling a one-on-one situation to show that play.
Pass in front, deflected on goal. They score! Soderblom got a piece of it, but it sneaks through, and that was Kaskimaki who got the redirection, I believe, and makes it 1-0 St. Louis.
Kaminsky is able to get a stick on it, redirect it, and this is one I think that Arbor would want to say thought he should have had. A little opening, it looked like, between his arms. The puck is able to sneak through there, goes off his blocker, off the side of his arm, and sneaks behind him.
Texier feeds the puck down low on the far side. Allen back to it. Protects the puck. Gives it towards Lafferty, but it's intercepted. Kyrou plays it back. There's a shot up high on Soderblom, makes the save, and rebound into the corner. Blues back on it. Texier put that to the front of the goal. Blocked. Second chance stopped. Rebound bounces back to the blue line. Again, they keep the pressure on. That shot whistles wide, and Allen gets the puck on the end boards. Hawks back on their heels a little bit. Now they break out. Lafferty wheeling in down the left side. Hit on the boards on a physical play by Hunter Skinner. And it's cleared to the blue line and out by the Blues as Bukestad tries to catch up to it. Uses that long reach to jab it into the zone. Torchenko dodged a hit from Lafferty. Played in front. Torchenko can't get a shot away. Good stick there by the Hawks. Now a pass intercepted. Slager can't get it out. Korchinski stick lifted. Snuggerud cuts behind. Out the other side, loaded onto Mayu with a shot. Stopped by Soderblom, way out the challenge. And the rebound is swept away, but the Blues keep the pressure on. Thomas passes back. Fed across. Tucker! Stopped by Soderblom. Shooting gallery right now. The Hawks need to relieve the pressure.
In the game, St. Louis has had a good push here. You see him.
Robert Thomas able to work it off the wall to Neighbors. He'll chip it out. Snuggerud gets it free. It's 2-on with Neighbors. Snuggerud shoots. Stopped by Soderblom. Rebound swept aside by Hayes.
St. Louis's last chance. Here comes Jimmy Snuggerud in there. You can see a great little toe drag in there as he is patient. That's the Blackhawk defender slide.
Fitzgerald back to it. Bounce to the corner. Torchenko plays it back to the point to Mayu. Rister score, bounced in front. Might have gone off Allen. Lucic was there as well. He may have gotten a piece of it. Either way, it's 2-0 Blues.
Yeah, Soderblom is looking at the referee to see if there's any interference call. He's going to look at the replay to see. Then we'll take a look and see if the St. Louis player going in the net, which is Lucic. He pushes the Blackhawk defender into him and is able to reach out and make that save. So, good play by Lucic. You can see him push off right there. He pushes Allen into the crease, and Soderblom is going to go out to try to make that save. And instead, his glove bumps into the jersey.
And, you know, it's easy to forget how young he is because he's on a second contract and has been such an effective player. Here's a chance in front. A big save by Soderblom. What a steal off Hugh Sutter. You give it back to him. How many did I ever play against you?
I asked him, I said, it's pretty hard to score on if you're on the back.
Oh, there's a deflection in front by Thomas, and that's a nice redirection by Robert Thomas. Veteran. A terrific player with good hands, able to steer that pass. Soderblom make it 3-0 with 1:50 to go in the second.
The last few minutes, the Hawks seem to be playing a little bit better, but St. Louis gains control of that face-off. They lose coverage. You can see that Blackhawk defenseman, I think it's Korchinski's chasing his man back to the net, so a little bit of trouble identifying off the face-off loss, who was responsible for who, and this is a heck of a play. I mean, that's a goal scorer to be able to take that out of the air and tip it right in. Binnington's going to be playing in the Olympics, so Hofer might get more action than he normally would, but he's certainly capable of carrying the load if he needs.
Third period underway. Rick Ball with Tony Granado.
A guy hard to play against. How about Colten Dot's training camp?
Oh, yeah.
That was a perfect example of what he can do.
He did exactly what he did do. Here's a chance short-handed, and Soderblom with a save there on that opportunity by Stenberg.
Yeah, there's the Blues jumping on a loose puck, and you can see Green tries to force him to the outside. The Blues player is able to.
There's Thomas on the backhand, stopped by Soderblom. Puck loose, they score. Soderblom lost it, wasn't sure where it was, and Otto Stenberg, just talked about him a minute ago, able to pool cue the ball into the net on the power play, make it 4-0.
There, his puck was laying there in the paint. You're going to see a Blackhawk defenseman and Del Mastro get knocked into his goalie here. So Thomas takes the puck to the net, and there goes Del Mastro across Soderblom. And as a defenseman, you definitely don't want to be in your paint. That's your goaltender's territory. And if you're in there and you're crowding him and you're not giving him a chance. Troy Murray would like that. I'd like that one too. Absolutely.
Here's a chance right in. It's Kyrou turned away by Soderblom. Blues were changing, but they're able to hustle back to the play. Now they have numbers. Back the other way. Snuggerud trying to cut in front. Nice stop by Soderblom as Snuggerud got the shot away.
Getting a little sloppy there as Reichel enters the zone. He's got two checkers coming on him, and that's one of the no-nos just inside the blue line. Make the turnover. St. Louis gets on a quick 2-on-1 attack. You see the Blackhawk back checker come back, and is able to kind of force him to the outside as Misia across this season.
And he did exactly what he had to do in this preseason.
Sure,
make an impression on Jeff Blashill. The final seconds wind down, and that'll do it. Blues took over in the second.